Hello, Namaste. I am Dr. Amarnath Reddy from KV Ashok Nagar, Chennai. I am going to give a small lecture on income determination and employment theory. Here, there is a part only investment multiplier. So, it is a big lesson from CBSE syllabus for class 12th, out of which only just investment multiplier we are going to study today. Here, because of investment, there will be multiple changes in income. So, how many times it is a changing income because of change in the investment? That is what actually it is called the investment multiplier. So, there is a relation between income and investment. So, what relation is there? So, that is what we are going to study here. That is called investment multiplier. So, here, before starting the lesson in detail, what is our objectives? Let us see. The first one is to understand how the income is generated from investment, that how many times it is generated. So that is one. Second one, it is called the relationship between the multiplier and MPC, multiplier and MPS. What relation is there between K and the MPC, K and the MPS? The third one, study of working multiplier through a schedule and graph. So one is calculation part, another is a graphical presentation. The third, next one is called calculations of the K from the MPC. K means multiplier from the MPC, multiplier from the MPS. And next, how to derive the multiplier from the income and MPC and the MPS. The last one, voluntary unemployment and involuntary unemployment. What are the significance? This is what we are going to study. These are the objectives of the main these slides. And the next one is, first, let us know who is this photo. Here, already it is given the title, that is called J.M. Keynes. J.M. Keynes in 1919. So, why this slide is related to this chart? Because he is the founder of investment multiplier. So, he only gave the concept of the investment multiplier. He borrowed from the Kahn multiplier, that is the output multiplier, but he named as the income multiplier because output only creates the money, that is income. That's why investment multiplier, how the investment creates the how many times of income, that is what it called the multiplier. Next, so here some introduction is given here. You see, the concept of investment multiplier was propounded by, already we discussed, J.M. Keynes, Professor J.M. Keynes. So according to him, what is given here is see. So here incremental, that is initial incremental in investment increases the final income by many times. So multiplier explains how many times the income increases as a result of increase in the investment. So there is an increase in both the area, but that is investment as well as the income. But a small increase in investment, a multiple times of increase in the income. How many times it is increases, that is called multiplier. So it is given in the form of the formula. That is, multiplier is the ratio of an increase in the national income, that is delta Y, because increase change due to an increase in the investment of delta I, that is change in investment. So K is equal delta Y by delta I. Change in investment, because of change in investment, how much it changes the income, that is called K, that is a multiplier. The same, before study of the details, we have to see some assumptions, some characteristics of the multiplier. Assumptions are necessary because in every area, every time, whatever we are giving, that may not come true until unless that assumptions are not fulfilled. So that's why assumptions are necessary. Here, the first assumption is given, expenditure of the one person always income of the other person. That we have to assume. So one person is spending means wherever he is purchasing goods, that seller will get the income. So that's why expenditure of one person always equal to the income of the other person. It's the same amount. How much is he spending, that much is the income of the other person. Next one is here, the MPC should be constant. What is MPC? MPC is nothing but how much percentage of the income is spent. So that is in the form of MPC, means marginal propensity to consume. So it is given, it will be minimum 0, maximum 1 only. 0.1 means 10%, 0.9 means 90%, 0.5 means 50%. That is true. That will be constant all the step. We will go for the characteristics of the multiplier. Multiplier is nothing but here aggregate demand C plus I or I plus C, one and the same. So it causes that income, that aggregate demand causes the multiple effect. And the next one is multiplier works both the direction. One is a forward and another is a opposite direction. So the next one is there is a direct relation between the K and the MPC, and the inverse relation between the K and the MPS. Direct relation in the sense when MPC is high, automatically K will be high. MPC is 0.9, K will be high, and MPC is 0.1 and K will be low. Same way, MPS is high, K will be low. MPS is low, K will be high. And in detail, if you are studying the working of the multiplier, here again it is given to see. It is based on the fact that one person income always equal to the other person's expenditure. The other person's expenditure also equal to the other person's income. That means income is equal to expenditure, expenditure is equal to income. So between two person it will go on. One is spending, another is taking money. Spending, giving money and taking money. How much is giving money? The same thing is taking money. Giving money is expenditure, taking money is income. So that's why expenditure and income always equal. That already in the assumption we have studied. So here when investment is increased, automatically income also increase. So that's why change in investment, change in income we are using. So K is equal to multiplier and MPC relations, and there is a relationship between the multiplier and MPC is a direct relation, because high, MPC high, K will be high, MPC low, K will be low. So it is a given K is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC or 1 by MPS. So both the things we are studying. So one is the inverse relation, another is a direct relation. Inverse relation is when the value of MPC is 0. So because MPC is between 0 to 1. So MPC is 0, then value will come 1. The maximum value of multiplier is infinity. When it is there, when MPC is 1. When MPC is 1, then infinity value will come. So this can be explained through the schedule also. The schedule, one example we can take it. Government is spending money, that is investment, that is 100 crores. That is government spending money, invested. So, but whereas those people who are working, they are getting the same amount, that is 100, out of which, let us assume here, MPC is a 0.5, that is a 50%. 0.5 means 50% of income spent, the remaining going as a saving. So whatever he is spent and others are getting income. That is what we studied earlier. So consumption is equal to 0.5, means 50%. When initial investment is 100, then this investment expenditure is a income for the other person. When they are getting income, that when they are spending 50% means 50 crores. Then 50 crores is the saving. So then out of 50%, 50 is the income, 50 income spending is equal to the income. Out of 50, 50% is 25, that is the expenditure, then 25 is the saving. Then whatever getting 25 crores is again as income for the other person, and out of 25, 50% is a 12.50 and 12.50. This is a consumption and it is a saving. So when he is spending 12.5 crores, then it is also income. So whatever is spending, whatever the amount, the same amount is going as an income. So 12.5. So out of which again 50%, 6.25 is a income, and income is spent 50% 6.25 and saved 6.25. So like that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th like that rounds it will go on. So when it will be stopped means when this C is becoming 0, then the rounds will stop. Then these savings will become 100, that is the initial investment. Then also it is a stopping. And at the time if you see, the income will be more than initial investment. How many times it is a more, how many times it is a more, that that is what we call the multiplier. If it is a 2 times increase means 200 will come. If it is a 500 is coming means 5 is the multiplier. This is what. Here why I showed in the Excel. The Excel form already fixed the numbers. Once we are only the income, initial investment is changing, the entire thing will change. And also here the MPC is changing 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.9, automatically it will change. The relation you can easily study. So when it is a 0.9, what is the K? When 0.1, what is the K? You can study. So if you go to directly the Excel, you drop it, you will get it the same thing. And clearly you can understand the relation between the K and the MPC. That's why MPC I correlated. The next one. So after studying this one, the forward action of the multiplier and the backward action of the two directions it will work, I told you. So the first one is called forward action of the multiplier. Means starting already in the table also we discussed. I, that is investment of any person or government, is a income of the other people. That income out of which some percentage is a consumption, some is a saving. And consumption again becoming as a income of some other person. So that goes on. So investment equal to the income, equal to consumption, again equal to the income. So it will go on. Consumption, expenditure, consumption, income, consumption, income, consumption, income. It will increase multiple times. Then the initial investment expenditure will increase more time. That is what it called the multiplier we discussed. Here in the forward action, a small change means investment increased from 100 to 200. The income increases not 500 to 1000, it may be 500 to 5000 increases. So means a small change income, small change in the investment, a big change will come in the income. So that change of income due to change of investment is nothing but investment multiplier. This is a forward direction it works. So I will show you the diagram where you can understand how it works forward, how it works the backward. The same way backward direction also you can show it. Backward direction it is nothing but here instead of increasing investment from initial to next one, that is change. Now I can decrease the investment. Decrease, for example, 100 initial investment was there. Now 50 means decreased. Then automatically instead of increasing income, it will decrease income. That decrease amount also, drastic change will be there. Means there the only 50 crores is decreased. Here maybe 500 crores is decreased. Large amount will decrease. How many times decreased? How many times decreased? Because of decreased investment. That is called backward direction of the multiplier. So this again here example also given. Suppose in an economy investment falls from 100 to 50 crores. Investment decreases by 50 crores. How? So here in the reverse multiplier is 2. Take it. Then income will be finally decreased by 50 into 2 means 100 crores. This can be shown in the next diagram. You see there I can explain it. So now we see this is a y-axis, x-axis. X-axis national income is taken, y-axis investment is taken. The initially aggregate supply is there, that is also called income. Next initial I investment curve is that is AD, where M is the equilibrium and OA is the income. Now because of increased investment, so I1 is the increase investment. How much increase means this much. RS is increased. Investment increased. When investment increased, then from A to B income increased. A to B income increased. Because of this small change, AB is the bigger than this RS. So this change has come because of that investment change. So this is what it called the forward direction. So now the same way backward direction, instead of increasing, that is upward shifting of demand curve. Now the downward shifting. Downward shifting means I2, that is the demand curve. In aggregate demand curve shifted as in the form of AD2. So here, once shifted leftward or downward, then automatically on income also decrease. So decreased investment is ST. ST portion, this area is the decreased, whereas the income decreased from OA to OC. So OA to OC, this much is decreased. So decreased, because of this decrease also happened. So this is a backward direction. We are coming back, that's why it is a backward direction. When increased upward direction, it is a forward direction. When demand curve, that is investment decreases, income also decreases. That is called backward direction. So already in the characteristics we studied, K, that is a multiplier, works both the direction, forward direction and backward direction. So that's why once you are drawing diagram, you can clearly understand how it works, backward and forward direction. Next if you take it, the same thing it is shown the another way, diagram. So here also it is shown the income and the daily and aggregate demand 1 and aggregate demand 2. So that is change, small change of here investment, a very big change of income it has come. So this is what the diagram is showing. So because that diagram is not shown clearly means we can take this also. Next one. Next only it is given income is taken on the x-axis and these are all already discussed again, we need not repeat. Now we see after studying of the multiplier both the directions, now we should know the differences between the unemployment types, voluntary unemployment and involuntary unemployment. Voluntary means what? So a person who is not ready to work although work is given. Employment is provided at the prevailing wage rate, but he or she is not interested to work. He is voluntarily not accepting. Then automatically he will become unemployed. So he is not called as a labor force. He will not consider as a labor force. The labor force who will come, those people who are working are interested to work with the available wage rate. He is not getting, then he may be called as a labor force, and if he is not getting, that percentage of people are called involuntary unemployment. Involuntary unemployment is causes for not getting full employment equilibrium. So when full employment is not getting full employment equilibrium means what? Some people are involuntarily unemployed. That's why. To get that one, what Keynesian suggested, we have to increase aggregate demand by increasing investment. Then output increases, income increases, then automatically that employment will create and full employment will come. That is full employment equilibrium. Means involuntary unemployment exists means we cannot get the full employment. So once we are eliminating involuntary unemployment, then there will be full employment equilibrium. Next. So after completion of this one, to recall, some questions may be given here. You can work out in an economy, government makes some additional investment. Find its value when MPC is 0.5 and increase income is 6 months. The same way, different types of questions are given. Accordingly, if you are working out, you can come to know whether you are whatever the lessons taught, understood or not. So you have to work out, then come to. So thank you.